Hi, my name is Mike D, and you're watching DIY Reptile Guys. So today I'm going to kind of show you how we're installing these 3D backgrounds and stuff, and hopefully tomorrow you guys will get to see a video on all the LED lighting units and all that stuff going in. So without further ado, let me throw on some gloves, and let's jump right on it. This will be kind of a short video. It does not take very long at all, from start to finish, to install these 3D backgrounds. So, be about a 5-minute long video. Stay tuned for the whole video. So, I kind of used a snake hook to prop up this. If you notice, I had to cut a small little trim piece because I kind of cut this too short, and I had to use a snake hook to press it down. So, first thing that you're going to want to do is give yourself some tubes of, hold on here, get this camera up here, of 100% silicone. Black is what I chose. It's just the GE stuff. It'll work perfectly fine. As long as it says 100% silicone, it's perfectly reptile and fish safe. Now, the biggest reason of why I chose to silicone these backgrounds in so obsessively as I did, as I'm sure you'll realize, is the biggest reason is simply that I don't want nothing getting back behind here, especially because some of these tanks will be hots. They'll have some venomous reptiles in them for display purposes, and maybe breeding, but probably not breeding. Granted, there is a species of amphibian that's going in one of them, Bufu alvarius. Some of you guys might know it more famously as a Colorado river toad. We'll be doing some educational purpose videos with that once those guys come in. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my back of my backdrop. I'm going to flip it kind of like so. Alright, see, these are EXO Terra backgrounds. And I'm simply going to just put a thin amount of silicone right there. And I'm going to kind of put a little bit of a bead right there. Alright, put my gun down and kind of show you guys what it looks like. It's just a real thin amount. It's nothing too fancy, nothing too special. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my background back into place. Oh, whoopsie daisies. And I'm operating with only one hand here, so it is definitely making it a lot more challenging. I did get a little bit on this background, but no worries. Silicone does kind of wipe off pretty easily off of polystyrene or styrofoam, and that's what these backgrounds are made out of. I really kind of wish that they had something that was a kind of a high density impact foam like polyurethane, but unfortunately EXO Terra does not make those. And to be honest with you, I really didn't want to spend the money from Universal Rots for all of these enclosures because I just don't really have several $1,000s to kind of throw out at once. So I gotta kind of do this as cheaply as I can. And I really don't honestly think there's any need to spend that much money on these backgrounds. I'm just cocking all the sides right now. Alright, now that I've cocked all the sides, what I'm going to do, I'll show you what it all looks like first. There's a nice bead of silicone caulk all over everything. Now I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to wipe all this into here. And this is going to place a nice seal back here. And really, hopefully, not allow anything to be able to get back behind here. And I'm going to kind of brush all this in here. If you watch my other videos on how we made the pond foam backgrounds, you'll kind of remember the same as that technique when we're putting in the cocoa fiber. Except for these will not have any cocoa fiber in them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to put a little bit more silicone back there. These took about a tube of silicone a piece. So 2 tubes of silicone per cage with 3D backgrounds on it. Alrighty. Now, simply the last thing that I need to do is just take off my rubber gloves, take off the white gloves, put them like that. Then I'm going to get a plastic baggie, because the last thing I want is for my snake hook to get silicone on it. And I pre-collapsed it down to the right size. Should place it right in there at a nice firm angle with a plastic bag over it. Now I'm going to let it dry overnight. Last but not least, I'm going to throw this weight on it right here. Should kind of set it down in the center of it. Just kind of weight it down. And we'll come back 24 hours later and we'll start on the lighting unit. Thank you so much for watching. This is Mike D and I'm out.